hello, and welcome to another episode of Market Forecasts. And the purpose of today's episode is to analyze the forecasts of the market going forward for the rest of the year of 2023. Right now it's April 9th, 2023, and we're here enjoying, nice weekend. And I just want to take the time out to just show you what we here at Market Forecast have projected in the past and where we are now. And we'll be looking at cryptocurrencies and the major indices. We'll be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the S&P 500, as well as VTI, the Vanguard Total Market Index. And we'll just go through it. I really do think that the market will be having a very bad downturn in the coming weeks. And so here it is. So we'll begin with the S&P 500 here. As you'll recall, we stated here that we are in a descending broadening wedge, a very, very bullish structure, and I would love for this structure to break out. Technical target is here, 59, 55.90, 50, 56, 562. Let's do another drawing of this here. Roughly, so to speak, this will be our target. And it's actually 532, but you know, let's take this off here. So we see here we came down in that A, B, C, D, and we're expecting this last leg down, this E wave, to come all the way down to the 618 or 312. I really do expect that. It looks like we're now in a complex W, X, Y wave. This is not ABC. Or rather, in actuality, no, this is an ABC because we have 5 waves down. And you see here we have A, B, C structure. In actuality, no, that's actually a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Followed by a ABC move down, followed by a ABC move up. So in essence, or rather, this can also be interpreted as a 5-wave move up. But in essence, this is a zigzag in the upwards direction, and we will call this a WXY of the A, B wave. Now we're expecting the C wave down in 5-wave move fashion, and as you can see here, we already have wave 1 here complete and 5 moves down. We think wave 2 has just completed, and we're breaking out of this ascending wedge, which targets are usually down at the bottom. So we should be expecting a downturn soon to the 349 level. Now, this rejection here should begin at any moment. You see we were rejected at this level. Now I'm expecting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down to begin that major C leg crash down to the 340, 312 level to be exact. And to revisit my last video, this 312 level was just taken from the great recession here in '08. We just took the fib from the top to the bottom and did a projection of the 618. And that should be about right. Okay, let's look at the VTI. This one was very revealing to me. It was very revealing. So on the VTI, let's go to the weekly here. We have total indices, total market index here. We have, as you can see, a WXY wave down for a W wave. Excuse this. This should be a WXY. Not to say that we will exactly reach this level. Highest probability is this level here, so we'll leave it there for now. Make this primary. So we have our W wave down, and as you can see, we're consolidating in a triangle. And this triangle has just about reached its end here at the top of wave E. Now, once wave E finishes having its bounce, which should be by the end of this week, we should see some sharp 5-wave moves down. So we should see something like this, or 3-wave moves down. Something like this. And I expect us to hit 162 conservatively. All this is saying that we're going to go down very soon. Okay, that's all there is to show here for the indices. Now let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum is looking very interesting. It's looking very promising, but it's a tricky chart. It's a very tricky chart. Excuse all the Fibonacci's here. I'll remove them for you. I love Fibonacci's. So it looks like we broke out of a descending broadening wedge, which yes is very, very bullish, and we're putting in ascending triangle, a right triangle, it looks like. But early wave theory mentions caution because it looks like this is an expanded flat pattern going on in Ethereum. We have the ABC move down here, ABC move up, and yes, while we do have a completed 1618 extension here to the expanded flat, this does not indicate that we have bottomed. You can say that this is an ABC correction here, but as you know, expanded flats are 335. This is not a 5-wave move down. This is a 3-wave move down. So my theory is we are in a B, C, D, E triangle. And it fits perfectly this 1 to 1618, roughly speaking. 1 to 1618 Fibonacci relationship that both wave 2 and wave 4 usually have, wave 4 being a triangle. And we will have a 5th wave move down sometime in the near future. And we can expect the 5th wave to be somewhere in the 2618 region. Or, I know nobody wants to hear this, $500 Ethereum. It would be a great buy. It would be a great buy. Okay, so that's the projection for Ethereum. Even though this looks bullish, macro's bearish. And classic wave theory states We're going lower, unless there's something missing. Excuse me, let me just delete this here. All right, last one, Bitcoin. No one's gonna like my view on Bitcoin here because my BLX chart showing some very ominous signs here. Now keep it nice and simple. We have a channel going beginning all the way in 2013. And we've maintained this channel for most of Bitcoin's history. As you can see, we've broken below this channel. This spells danger. It looks like we're retesting the bottom of this channel. Classic wave theory suggests bottom is at 11 to 12,000. And yeah, we'll see where we go from this. Last channel that we broke, I believe, was this channel. And we broke below it. If I'm not mistaken. We retested it, and then we came back and broke above it. I hope we do something similar. We'll have to break right through here. But something that's even more ominous is on the 2-month chart, we have a bearish divergence on the 2-month that began back in March of 2021. Whether this has been the completion of the bearish divergence, I'm not sure, because this bearish divergence began in 2017, excuse me. And it just started playing out 2 years ago. How far we have left to go, I'm not sure. We could be almost done, or we could have some further to drop, you know? So that this is why I'm a bit bearish. Just note, 90% drop will leave us at 59, 51. Worst case scenario, I say, is not 4,000. No. This Bitcoin has a expanded flat of with a bottom, sometimes on very volatile markets. We have extensions to the 2618 level. So worst case scenario for this expanded flat, 87.48. We'll see. We'll see. Well, that's it, folks. That's all I have for you. Thank you, and I'll be coming out with some courses soon, and I'll be putting them in the description. Have a good night.